Today's lesson number 9, is coming to you from Miami, Florida. I spent a lot of time in Miami, especially down in Little Havana, calling on all the restaurants. I used to live in Orlando, and I worked for a company, a national company that had 8 salespeople, and I was their manager. And I used to spend a lot of time with my sales rep down in Miami. And he would take me to places and show me things that are just unbelievable. We would spend all day long calling on restaurants that looked just like this. Had a lot of Cuban coffee that if you've never had Cuban coffee, you don't know what you're missing. And we ate a lot of food that looked like this. I'm still not sure exactly what it was, but boy, it was really, really some good eating. And we sold an awful lot of stuff, and we sold through distributors, so we would call on the end users, get the products approved. But one of our biggest accounts was the cruise ships. Now, there's just a ton of business in these cruise ships, and what we would do is go down to the cruise ship buying offices and talk to the buyers and get our products approved, and then go back to the to our distributors and with the approval, and then they would order the product in and ship it to the cruise ships. But these things are huge. They're like 5,000-6,000 people on them. They're like a floating city, and you take 6,000 people, and they usually eat about 7-8 meals a day, counting all the snacks and buffets they have. And that equals a huge amount of food. And if you've never been in the kitchen to see how they operate, it is just amazing how they are able to put so much food out in that ship. They got a massive staff and just a huge operation. What you're looking at there on the left side of your screen are lobster tails. And would you like to have an order like that? And then on the right, they're preparing salads. This is what a typical order looks like. This is not their warehouse. This is just one order. This is the dairy cooler. This next one here is the produce cooler. And again, that's just one order. And sometimes when they're out for longer than 4 or 5 days, they stop at different ports and they pick up more food and more supplies. This, but you can see how big an operation it really is. This next one is the meat cooler. A little foggy in there, but that's one order for one cruise. So that's part of the business you don't normally think about, but it is massive, and it's a really fun, interesting part of our business. Now, today's lesson is what is the best way to build a personal relationship. And our business is all about relationships. It's not a one-call close, not a business where you go in, make the sale, and leave. It's a business where you build that relationship. And what is the best way to build a personal relationship? Well, when you think about it, just ask yourself, what has caused you to think about doing something besides selling? Here's the answer: the indifferent, reluctant, defensive attitude that greets you every time you make a sales call. So when you greeted like that, how are you going to build up a relationship? Wouldn't it be great if you were welcomed everywhere you went? Well, that's what this lesson is going to show you how to do. You're going to, once you digest this lesson, once you listen to the audio, read the PDF, and read the whole lesson as well as the comments below, you are going to know the secret of building a personal relationship. And try it, because it really, really works. So this is just another skill in your toolbox that will add to your success. So again, we'll be back tomorrow with another lesson from another city. And you make it a great day and go out and sell something.